What is up, geeks? So today I have another Star Wars Funko Pop Vinyl review for you guys, and it is the classic Han Solo from Episode 4, A New Hope. And Han Solo, if you guys didn't know, is one of my favorite characters of all time, favorite Star Wars characters of all time, along with Lando Calrissian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and of course, Rey, now with The Force Awakens. So let's get to this review. Let's take a look at the packaging here. So just a FYI for you guys, if you see blue packaging, just like you saw for the R2-D2, that is the first release of the pop vinyl. If you see the black, that means this is the second release. They call it the Vault version. So this is the second release of the Han Solo, not as particularly rare as the blue version and not as valuable, but it's still pretty cool, and you can find these at various retail stores now. So let's take a look here. On the back, we can see you can get Greedo. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi here. That's the Ben Kenobi version from A New Hope. Luke Skywalker from Episode 6. The Jedi Knight version. Looks very nice. The Gamorrean Guard. Slave Leia. A Tusken Raider here. Jawa. I'm going to review the Jawa figure in the future, as well as the Clone Trooper. These are the only two that I have other than Han Solo, so just these three out of all these figures. But my collection is growing, so who's to say that I won't actually get any of these other figures in the future. I try my best to just keep to one pop vinyl a character, so I already reviewed a Luke Skywalker from his X-Wing fighter uniform, so I'm most likely not going to get any other Luke Skywalkers, but who's to say with The Force Awakens and everything that I might not, I might get it. I don't know, but anyway, if you guys haven't checked out my other Star Wars pop vinyl reviews, please check those out. Without further ado, let's open up this package and get a closer look at Han Solo. Alright guys, so we got Han Solo out of the packaging here. And just an FYI, I always like to mention this in all of my videos, but if you're wondering why does Star Wars always have the bobbleheads, if you're not a fan of the bobbleheads, the reason why is because Hasbro owns the right to the action figures, and so Funko can't actually make a non-bobblehead version of these figures because it would be considered an action figure rather than a bobblehead. Now the problem with this, although it is a fun little neat feature, probably kids would like it a lot more, the thing is, sometimes when you get it out of the package, the head might not be facing completely straight. Now for some people who have, maybe OCD or are very particular about things, that could be very bothersome. You might have to turn it around a couple times. That's how I got it to look straight. But a lot of the times it might even be tilted in one direction. So that is one problem with the bobbleheads. Now, if you are a box collector, you keep these in boxes, that's not going to be a problem for you because it's going to be facing straight anyway with the packaging. So it's not exactly a huge deal, but it can be bothersome if it, sometimes it might actually turn out to be pretty bad, like facing like this. So, but mine didn't turn out that bad. I just tilted to the side just a tad bit, but otherwise, very cool figure. So you have the DL44 here, very nice. And so what I'd like to mention about the DL44, I have a review for the Nerf gun version for that. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please check that out. But as I was mentioning in that video, the scope wasn't directly over the chamber. It's actually to the side of it, which, in real life that doesn't make sense, but that's the actual version of the blaster that we see in the movie. So just to let you guys know what I was talking about. So cool, very nice. We have the classic vest look. We have his blue pants with the red stripe. How can you be mad at this? This is Han Solo. This is the classic Han Solo here. Looks very cool. Got the comb over here. Very cool. So I decided to go with the classic Han because that's my favorite version of Han. Now with the Force Awakens Han, I know you guys are probably wondering, oh, why don't you review that? Well, I'm trying to conserve my collection. I have a lot, as you guys know, a lot of figures and collectibles and all that. So I've decided to limit my collection to one pop vinyl per character. Now, I'm not going to make a promise. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll probably end up collecting more versions of each character, but that is why I'm not currently getting the Force Awakens version of Han. But anyway, you got a nice, you got his holster here. Very cool. Got the belt. Very nice. I like this figure. What I do notice from the classic Star Wars to the more recent editions that have been coming out, the face sculpts are a lot more intricate. As you can see with the new Force Awakens Han, this one's a very basic pop vinyl, but these are like the first ones that came out anyway. And one more thing to mention, each Star Wars pop vinyl comes with the Star Wars base, and it is removable if you would like, but I like to keep them on the bases anyway. So that about wraps up my review. If you guys lasted throughout the whole entire video, please give it a big thumbs up. I want to see how many of you guys watched the whole video. But thank you guys for your support, for your ongoing support. We just reached 7,000 recently, 7,000 subscribers, and we're already on our way to 8,000, and it's just continuing to get more popular. And this channel is really a team effort. This is our channel, guys. So thank you guys so much. Please stay tuned. The next review that'll be coming up is the Walgreens exclusive Imperial Guard, and he looks really cool. So until next time, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself. May the Force be with you always, my young Padawan.